guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in the kitchen and I'm going to make 2 Southern pecan pies, and one of them is going to be for Madeline for her birthday. So let's get busy. So I'm just going to go ahead and double the recipe, and this is my mother's old Southern pecan pie recipe. You can see how stained and discolored the card is. I've probably had this 50 years maybe. 40 or 50 years, a long time. Okay, so it calls for 3 eggs, so we're going to double that, and it is the whole egg, so we're going to do 6 eggs. I have some Happy Mail from my friend Nina, and she has a channel. It's called The Life of Nina, and she just, it's kind of like my channel. She does a little bit of everything, a little bit of cooking, and a little bit of storytelling, a little bit of Bible reading, and a little bit of devotional. She and her husband are retired, and they live in Ohio. So they went and bought 8 Rhode Island Red baby chicks. Now, I wasn't counting y'all. Now I'm messed up. Oh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 5. 1, 2. One more. And so they bought these little baby chicks, and she's so excited. And they had a little tiny coop for them. And then they just got big real fast. I think they're about 2 months old now. And they're almost grown. Anyway, she got her first egg last week. So I told her, I said, you can punch a hole in it with a nail, just punch a hole in each end. Well, the chicken had already pecked one end and had made a little hole in it. So I said, just, make a hole in the other end with a nail or a pin or something and blow the egg out, and then you can paint it and have it. And so she had already done that. I guess she knew about it already. But she said she's not going to paint it. She wants it to stay its natural color. And it's a little tiny egg. Oh, she was like a new mommy, though. Okay, so that's 6 eggs. And then we want to put, it calls for 1 cup of Karo syrup. Well, this is 2 cups. So we're going to use the whole bottle. This is so easy. It just says in large bowls, stir the first 5 ingredients. So you just put them all in here and then just turn your mixer on, and you have your pecan pie mixed up in no time. Pecan pies are so easy to make, and my pecan pie flavor is going to be one of my taffy flavors that my friend Zeus Phillips is developing in his gourmet foods company. It's going to be banana cream pie, pecan pie, I think strawberry shortcake, or strawberry cheesecake, or cherry cheesecake. I don't know. But we will find out, and it's going to be so exciting and so much fun. Okay, and then it calls for a cup of sugar, so we're going to use 2 cups of sugar. Just 2 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of margarine melted, and I put my margarine in here. It's not quite melted yet. Of course, I don't use margarine anymore. You can tell how old this is because back in the 50s and 60s, I reckon when it was first developed, the margarine companies were really advertising it and pushing it. So we're going to use 4 tablespoons butter, melted butter, which is 1/2 of a stick, and then 2 teaspoons vanilla. Okay, and then the pecan. So while I'm waiting on the butter to melt, let's go ahead and blend this up. I will pause you so you don't have to hear it. Okay, so I'm back. I got it blended. Now my mother, you can follow the Karo syrup recipe, pecan pie back here. It's the same identical one, except that it doesn't call for a tablespoon of flour. Now, my mother always put a tablespoon of flour in it, but I used all my flour when I made those fried green tomatoes. So I'm just going to put a tablespoon of cornstarch. And this just serves as a little thickener, you know, so you don't have a runny pecan pie. So we just got to wait another minute for that butter to melt. I don't like to melt it in the microwave because it explodes and it is the biggest mess. That Dr. Corruption and his wife, they would cook lobsters on the weekend, and they had this big, humongous Viking commercial stove. I think it had like 8 or 10 burners on it. So they would cook all of this stuff, and it also had a grill on it. So they would grill the lobsters on it, and then just leave all that mess over the rest of the weekend. And then I had to clean it up when I came in on a Monday morning. And so they had melted butter in the microwave for the lobsters that weekend, and it had exploded, and that was the biggest mess. And we're not talking about a little microwave like Glenda Merle's. We're talking about a big old commercial microwave. Oh, Lordy. That was a horrible job. I think I was number 13 or 14 of the housekeepers / nannies that she hired and fired within 8 months. But I was going to have to quit after 9 months anyway, because on the Social Security Ticket to Work program, they only allow you to work 9 months to see if you're able to return to the workforce. And during that 9-month period, you can still draw your Social Security. So y'all who are, trying to go back to work, look into that program. It's called the Ticket to Work program. And you just go to your Social Security office and you sign up for it. And then at the end of the 9 months, you will be sent to a Social Security approved physician, and then they will determine whether or not you're able to return to work. It's a great opportunity for those who want to work, but they're not really sure if your body can handle it or not. In my case, my disability was always mental, so it wasn't based on whether or not I was physically able to do it. If I had stayed in that job much longer, I tell you, I would have been a mental case. That crazy family. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to blend this up really good, and then we're going to put it in our pie crust. Anyway, I have several hundred new subscribers, and I just want to welcome to my YouTube channel, and I want to let you know that I do have a playlist, and most of my videos are organized according to category. So if you want to watch my videos on the nanny diaries, or my recipes, or my life living in a drug recovery home, there's just tons of videos if you want to get caught up. So I'm going to add my bag of pecans. Zeus has told me today that he's going to ship me another box of candy. And y'all remember he had included those, they were humongous pecans covered in Grand Marnier flavored chocolate. Oh, Lord have mercy. I think I ate every one of them in the mornings with my coffee. They were so good. He's in his factory today taste taste testing 10 different types of new fudge flavors. I said, "You gonna get fat, boy." Wouldn't that be an awesome job to be a candy maker's taste tester? Oh. Okay, let me go ahead. I can only fit one in my oven at a time. This is just an apartment size oven. So I'll go ahead and get it baked, and I'm going to run out to a Dollar Tree and buy some candles because it is for Madeline's birthday. Even though it's a pie, I can still put candles on it, can't I? She loves my cooking, y'all. From the time she was in 6th grade until high school, I cooked her breakfast every morning and made her lunch and got her off to school just to help her out a little bit because her mama leaves for work early. So she and I really bonded. We don't get to see each other as much anymore now because I'm busy with my YouTube channel and she's working and going to college. She'll be a sophomore this year. So let's go ahead and get this pie in the oven for her. So the oven is at 350 and let's see, what did I do with the recipe? How could anything disappear in this little kitchen? Okay, so it says bake, 50 to 55 minutes. Bake on a cookie sheet, but you don't need to do that. Just put it on the grate. Bake 50 to 55 minutes or until a knife inserted in center comes out clean. Okay, so I'll be back and finish this up when the pie is ready. I forgot to tell you at the beginning of the video that I will leave the recipe in the description, and you need to buy your pie crust. These are Marie calendars, but you can buy any brand, Walmart brand or whatever. You can make your own, or you can buy the Pillsbury pie crust that you roll out into your own pie pan. But I did forget to tell you that, and do not bake your pie crust, and do not prick the bottom of it. Because if you do, then your filling will drain into the bottom, and when you go to cut your pie, it will stick. So you'll want to pour it into your unbaked pie crust, and then bake the pie. With this one being deep dish, it did take it about 70 minutes to bake instead of the 55. So I'm going to go bake this other one now, and I will talk to y'all later. The pie is out of the oven, and I'll show you how I test it. You just take a knife and insert it in the center, and if it comes out clean, then the pie is done. Well, that's pretty clean, so I'm going to leave it at that. I have my second pie here. I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it, and then I'll have Madeline over later, and she will get to cut into her birthday pecan pie. I appreciate y'all being here, guys, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye.